Hello, storytellers, chat, and watching. I know, I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I brought a gift. I brought a gift. I brought an offering. Brought with you. My offering. Would you like to say hi? So I can also check your audio. I have done this before. I know it is possible. Wait, speak something? Yeah, it's not big. Music a little loud. Bummer. I'm so confused why it's not picking up nothing on your... You can. It's for some reason not picking up Discord at all. Which means I have to restart Discord. But, everyone, how's it going in chat land? The Banana, how you doing? Having a good time? I might be silly, guys. Wait, hold on. Can you say something?
Hello, I'm saying something right now.
You're in. Okay.
I'm in.
What the fuck? What the shit? Was that you? What the? What the?
Wait, what happened?
Oh wait, what was that? Someone, Loki the Mortal subscribed on YouTube. I heard the fa sound effect. I didn't even catch that.
Oh.
My monitor was looking at you too, instead of looking at straight. That's funny.
Oh, okay. No. I can't make the fa sound effect.
I was like, what the hell?
That's a power only for your subscribers, I guess.
That's true. If you subscribe, you can hear it. Okay. Now that you're actually here, introduce yourself, my offering.
Yeah. Hello, guys. It's me, the offering. I have been placed upon the altar by Chillixion for you to enjoy.
Awesome. Don't do it too much. But today, I am a little late. I apologize. I was doing something really important. I couldn't miss it all for the last few hours. Trust me. very important and nothing silly.
It's true. I was there.
It's true. I was getting him ready to be offered up. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
To be honest. But you can see the title. You can see what we're about to do. And because I'm late, I don't want to dilly dally too much because this is a long one. Let's switch the scene. I've been hyping this up. Let me share. Hi. See you guys. I've been hyping this up for a while. Ish's video, 1,000 player simulate civilization, rich and poor. So this video, if you don't know what it is, came out. When did it come out? Came out almost a year ago, and at this point has 46 million subscribers, whatever. Whole lot of fucking views, and a whole lot of people have watched it. Me personally, I've watched it many a time. Right? This is not gonna be blind for me, but that's why it's a live analysis, right? I think this video is not just like really good and really entertaining, but I think entirely by accident, it is doing a lot of very interesting narrative things. But someone else here actually has not seen it. Is that right?
Yes. I know nothing about this video.
Yeah. So he's gonna explain.
It's really it's a Minecraft video. How can you how rewatchable can it be?
Dude, trust me, dude. It gets wicked. But essentially, he's gonna explain it. But it's what it says. It's 1,000 players simulating civilization in Minecraft. This is not scripted. This is all entire. This all happened. But I think with the combinations of some different mods, they were able to capture some scenes differently. I think this is recreations. But this is all real. This all happened throughout I don't know the details, but throughout a specific period. And to me, these motherfuckers gonna make a movie. Oh, Banana, are you aware of Ish? Because Ish has multiple videos like this. This, however, is the best one. I think without a doubt. Ish is apparently making another one with a different sort of premise. Oh, the Banana in chat is saying you don't even know to you, man. My son, my offering. You don't even know. I say I have to agree. Yeah, I heard Ish is doing another one, and when that comes out, I'll do a blind reaction. But for now, I want to appreciate the story potential and also show my good friend here, show my good friend here the magic of 1,000 player Minecraft civilization. I'm super excited. I hope you guys watching are excited, whether you're watching now or later. And I think we should just jump into it. I don't think there's any reason we should hold back. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I'm full screening this.
Experiment in Minecraft history. I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever. Now each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society. At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise, the other one...
You're kidding me.
...is a barren wasteland. It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video.
How'd they do a rocket?
I present to you the Rich and Poor 1,000 player civilization experiment.
Dude, last time I played Minecraft was like
Don't forget, if you want to
pandemic
participate
era.
in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my
I've been
channel.
playing more Minecraft, I think, since
Alright, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, Banana says your voice is too small.
That's true. Let me turn up.
It was the beginning of day 1, and
heard
all
better now. Looks like it's better
1,000
on
players
levels.
began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
For the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a
one are you
barren
rooting for so far?
wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time?
No. Not at all.
I like
Please tell me where the trees
the
are,
Wasteland
bro. I
Island.
cannot
I think they're gonna
find
be a lot
It didn't
cooler.
take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate
Like,
this
I think they'll be like more greedy. Like they'll work with what they
Players
have.
realized
They'll
that
be
building
like,
civilizations
I think they'll be
on
more
Island 1
interesting.
would be particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh no! No, no, no! Help!
And right next door, a massive volcano that could
That would
erupt
suck.
at any moment.
Yeah, bro. Imagine
Wow,
getting in
not
there and you
going
die
down there.
1 minute in.
This volcano also happens to
Yeah.
heat
Or
up
two, once
all
you're dead, you
the
can't play
water on the island.
That's so sad.
This killed a lot of people. Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too. But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be kidding me.
But if they break the
Meanwhile, let's
dead
go over to
bushes, then they
Island
can
2.
make sticks. I think. I think that's like in Minecraft. I don't know.
Hey guys,
It is. Smart. You should have been on the island.
life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was
Yeah, see, these guys are spoiled.
Open for business.
Solid water? This is from the ocean? Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
They won't know how
The
to.
people on Island
Yeah, they
2
won't know how to
immediately
appreciate. Like
realized
they'll
had
take
chosen
everything
the
for
island
granted.
of safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Slave labor. baby.
No, it's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were
See,
very
I knew-
quickly
I knew
able
they
to
weren't
craft
good.
tools that allowed them to mine underground.
It went straight to their
Hello,
head.
Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2
Diamonds,
were
they went
thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged
Every time I
civilizations,
rewatch
but there
it, I
were
always-
communities
I
starting to
always say no
form.
pain,
For
no
example,
gain.
this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the
Rats.
Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you
do,
get
you know?
What the frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line?
I forgot the guy's name was Ish, and I thought he
Also
was
got
like
word
bread
that there was
ish.
a
It's like
small
it's
group
kind of bread.
people who
Kinda
had chosen to
It's like
settle
a-
in a weird
Bread-ish.
location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Hello.
What the?
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the mafia.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his
you know.
Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was
Cap.
the leader of about 50 people in a nation
think
she
it's,
named the Cass Coalition.
she lined,
And a coalition
I guess
it
it's like
was
God.
of very different types of people, including
she lined
pirates,
to God.
bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
I want fair working conditions.
How much are you even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the
Crazy
shore
watching this
right
and seeing
next to
names
the
that I
Cass
recognize.
Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
Where
actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one
That was
nation.
Jumbo and
As a
Jumbo.
result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150
The almond
citizens.
looked
We're
like
going to turn
Mumbo for a
this
second.
mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected.
I just know somebody with a really
But what still
stupid
happens
username is going
in
to become
the
like a really
following
pivotal
days?
figure.
Who knows? We already
As
got
players
some
logged back in the next
interesting
day, nobody
groups
was
with
expecting
interesting
that the beginning of day 2
beliefs.
would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event. Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Night, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I need food. Oh, God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
Oh!
Oh my god.
Who is a traitor?
He was trying to assassinate Spood! Spood had survived an
Yeah, it's like a golden
assassination
crown.
attempt, which brought
Like a-
him
like,
exactly
the
the
Roman Empress
attention
had.
he needed to cement himself as a
Fate.
legend on Island 1. People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
It's so crazy that this happened in the first thing day 2.
These people have made
First
the
thing on the
emperor.
second
This
day.
right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead.
For the first time,
It looks
seemed
like
the
he's
people
wearing
of
like an
Island
extra
1
face on top of his
had
face.
Hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Making songs.
Nearly killed by some dude.
Imagine having that much of a run on
Island
Minecraft
1
server,
was
making
finally
songs.
starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were
Yeah.
as motivated as Westhelm. Right next door, for example,
You know,
was
it
a
does look
cult
like you were in
named
a second phase.
Nevermore
It looks
that
like his
literally
cheeks are,
just
like,
boxed
sunken in.
themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the
Yeah,
world.
or like his nose is like excessively protruding.
And honestly, these guys
Is that
weren't
Edgar Allan
wrong to
Poe?
be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find groves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer
Wait,
of
couldn't
lava
they just-
that stemmed from the volcano
Oh.
and covered the entire island.
Because I was gonna say, couldn't they just like dig a tunnel from island to island?
This lava layer ended up killing a lot
I think they
of
also
people.
have like a physical.
That said,
like,
a lot of people
in-game
weren't
barrier
necessarily
preventing
angry at the poor
meeting each
conditions
other.
themselves,
Okay.
but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a
I
border
was gonna ask if they,
separating
like,
them,
know about each
preventing
other.
anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of
Okay.
Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh. In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Woo. My
Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased!
Lego likes just attacked me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview...
try to start a mafia if I win this.
Oh wait, who's coming out over here?
I would definitely try to start something.
Furnace, they're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share
Because in a situation like this, you have to have a personality, or you're gonna, just be another one of the
main goal was to preserve
players.
and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
You gotta make a name for yourself, yeah.
I spoke with the leader, a player named
Like,
Seneca,
do a funny
who
voice or
described
like
herself
look funny.
as the Queen of Infernus.
Mario.
We are a nation of the flame. We
Yeah.
have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and you...
I will pause here and I will say it is very... I really want to pay attention this time to how in character Seneca stays with this idea of like paying respect to the volcano and paying respect to the idea of it, because I think that's going to be... I think it'll be interesting to see exactly how that causes some conflict and like... And how, like, how that may change if she pulls back from the character or if she plays into it or stuff like that. I feel like that's going to be really interesting. Someone with such a stark philosophy being like, no, this is what I think in this game. This is what I believe. This is my character. Let's just see how the world reacts. I think that's really interesting.
use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade, I swear. We're not here to invade you, we promise.
What are y'all here?
That's what I felt when I
saw it.
You brought them all. You didn't do anything. Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear. Now, on day 2, players had finally realized
So they didn't
that
let the
Island
migrants
2
in?
was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally, it had the biggest civilizations,
I thought
including
he just
the
straight up,
Commonwealth,
like,
the Cass
told them to
Coalition,
fuck off.
and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island,
Wait, that's
meanwhile,
such a
had
cute
pink
flag.
cherry blossom trees and was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh, God.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2,
That's
his
the way to
best
go.
friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
The
Yeah,
migrants
it's starting
decided
to
to
cold.
call their
He's literally
civilization
in light while
Luminara.
everyone
They
else is
saw
in shadow.
themselves as the light of Island 2, the
Cinema.
innovators, the inventors.
Like, how the hell
See,
they plan
the
that?
reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific
Beautiful
location to settle,
Maybe
well,
they waited.
it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace. But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
I don't want to say anything, but I'm drawing a lot of parallels to the movies I might have been watching.
When Island 1 comes and kills us all.
Yep. I'm 20 years old and I've seen 5.5 movies.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Very interesting second in command, I'll say that. Mostly the disagreeing with your first in command.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves
One day passed.
my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around
Actually,
with the pirates.
can I swear on stream, or like how does the monetization work?
Just take me out of nowhere and I have to
Oh, okay.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the pig
Oh,
on him.
okay.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around
Oh,
pirates. You can probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego's Zanga's here.
So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Oh, it's Lego Likes. Oh.
They're boiling him! Oh no! Oh my gosh! The Alcaracina pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll go.
Carry the platypus wants a bounty from Mario.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1, and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific.
Is this what
Day 2
War
we're
felt
building
like?
a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
I also haven't seen that
was
movie.
still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss
you're
plans
in
in
for
case
this,
the
that's not something you
volcano
wanna
erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions.
That's
but
what I would do if I was in this world. I'd be
he
saying
hates
crazy
meetings.
things.
I'm gonna go
well now.
Yeah, I would let the power go to my
when
head.
Emperor Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy
I'd be a full
really the figurehead of Island 1?
I don't know. I'd be some strange
we need the best representation.
Yeah. I'd commit to
Basically, right on
something.
cue.
I'd have to. I'd want to leave a legacy, you know.
Sorry,
But
guys,
I'd have to
sorry,
be
I'm
some
late.
kind of.
This This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
It's interesting. On the poor islands, a guy like that is treated
We were
as like a
hoping
savior.
that Lord
On the rich
Imp
island,
could
Loki
summon a
was the
single
good
Muslim
cast.
cow.
Alright, if
Lady
anyone
was
drops
kinda
a
trying to do the
pufferfish in
same
the
thing,
next
they
60
immediately went to
seconds, I'll
attack
do
her.
it.
2
What do I
days
have to
ago.
do? They immediately feel left.
What do I
right?
have
From the peaceful island.
There it is.
Alright!
See, look at how grateful they are for
Now back at the Blue Cross,
Okay,
Benji and
somebody
the
was
other leaders
violent,
discussed
but like
the
they're so
possibility
grateful to
of
have like at
creating
least a little bit of
full
a
Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting,
little bit of
including
resources.
Westhelm's representatives, believed
Other
that
guys take it
given the
for
harsh
granted.
conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Al-Karasina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia. Oh yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for
Hello,
Mario.
anyone?
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia!
I'll be
It
like,
looks
ain't
like
no
a
way,
small
you're the
brain.
Mario.
It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cults would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway.
What a difficult.
Oh,
Now,
Dirk.
as for the
Oh, that's
fourth and final
awesome.
nation, well,
I feel like I would try to run that.
Mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1. At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Oh. Who is this? Who is that?
There was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth.
Guy Fawkes?
They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was trying to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power.
Yeah, you could just give it to somebody else.
Leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
No way they fucking reinvented the Electoral College.
I mean, I need about 50 people. He has barely 5.
It's crazy how these
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving
That is
to
the
other
single
nations
worst
like the
feature
Cass
of any
Coalition.
democratic system. Why the fuck would you
Cass's
include
style
that
of
in your
governing,
Minecraft
letting people
civilization?
do whatever they want was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. Let's go going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building
24
code.
hours because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands. What?
Slime twin. That's crazy.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city. Oh my gosh. This is big.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux. Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure
he's gonna turn on him
against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't
My
a part
trusted
of
second in
any
command! The second in command immediately betraying him the second he leaves.
They're making me lead the meeting with all the
that's definitely the energy that's
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
What I think is so
There's
interesting
actually-
is the fact that it's not scripted.
Yeah?
These tensions have just naturally developed.
I think
and they are
here.
so similar to how just real life tensions.
We at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive
There's actually a very fun like Polish movie about a guy accidentally starting like it's like a comedy movie about accidentally starting the World War. I think World War II.
Oh.
Like he thinks he. Yeah, that reminded me because that it was like the one little guy who was like living in the little jungle. He was like, I'm actually going to the war. Then there's like a Polish comedy movie where that happens, Loki.
Ah, well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope.
Yeah, I hope he's not the one.
Great. So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing.
Wait, Alkaline has such a cool
If one of us
look.
gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start.
This
But
guy, bro.
if Island 1 attacks,
This
say,
fucking guy, bro.
Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right.
Anybody who disagrees with this,
We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island
Ugh,
1 is literally
Flux,
making
shut up.
propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what.
To me, I'm
and
like
you wanna send aid to
instantly. I'm
them?
like, so you
Guess
got
what?
psychosis.
They're
You
gonna
clearly
take
are
whatever
ill
you
and
send
something's wrong
them.
with
Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against
guys, I think the poor people who are hungry and need help are going to try to kill us.
Isn't evul. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Look, there's a guy under the guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys,
Oh.
guys, Island 1
No, but I think, but to be fair, for the love of the game, again, if I was in this scenario, I would be Flux. I would be the one that's like contrarian, because
any single one of our nations,
you Flux or not.
It'll be easy.
Not you in real life, you in
All
the
they'll
game.
need to do is walk ahead.
Me in real life, the choice is obvious. Me in the game, I would 100% be whatever
choose a spot and combine into one
which is epic,
civilization.
Loki.
Either
High
that,
key, actually.
or we attack Island 1 first.
The power, right? It feels like they got
What's crazy, immediately is you leading all of us to our death.
That is the situation and he's gone.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flex,
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
And then 3 Below Zero doesn't know that he's saying this. He's off building Luminara Bridge. So then everybody's gonna be like, 3, why'd you send this guy? He's like, what? What did he say?
Plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy? Say aye.
Aye.
Oh. Yeah, they let him tickle in that silence.
Feels like they just lit something that they're not gonna be able to put out. Feels like they just did something that they're not gonna be able to take back. That's
So many of them die each day from, like, I guess, hunger.
ran into something interesting.
Probably also people.
Our next song is called Island 1.
This is what every time I watch.
So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Up there in Westland Island.
What the hell?
Let's go.
This shit is crazy.
Except a wooden tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoon, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens.
Like making
that a happy
like
citizen is a productive citizen.
like songs for your fictional Minecraft nation.
Yeah. Songs in character.
Even though Emperor Spoon was a chaotic figure, Westhelm itself was the opposite.
How do they create
It had an
patriotism?
army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished, will play a major role in Westhelm's justice
It's very
system.
like Romanesque.
That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday,
I mean, so Spood's just
Benji
like
and the
whole,
other leaders had been talking
aesthetic and the
poorly
Colosseum and
about
everything.
him.
Okay, we need a best representative. Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Not an answer.
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
and may
politician.
one day try to take over the entire island.
Yeah.
And their concerns only
Should
grew
get better,
when
though.
Spood was
Answering
caught
yeah,
listening to
if you
Napoleon on
wanna die question
Spotify.
is
But
that-
they also
Okay,
knew that
get
if
that part
Island
right.
2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side. So they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are.
I wish they called the island something else, like Island 1 and Island 2.
Yeah, your support.
Hey, maybe if they all assemble, they can.
Glory to Westhelm.
They could have at least called them like
I'd be a philosopher.
1 and 2 in different
Psycho,
languages.
the Queen of Infernus, had decided to
I would name
begin
my-
building a
This is
massive
not a name.
castle for her people. A
start telling stories,
beautiful
that'd be
home
Minecraft
base
soccer.
that would hover directly over the volcano. Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve
like
the
her
sacred
character.
land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
She tripping, but I support it.
Linguini, meanwhile, decided to
That
make
shit
his
doesn't rub
home
your guts.
underground within the volcano.
True.
You have to have faith, though.
Under the ground, like
I
a
don't know
gold
if I'd
mine.
be in that one.
Linguini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there.
That might be me.
But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of
they can't use them to stay
netherite,
with diamonds,
the
I
rarest
think.
and most powerful mineral
yeah, they
in
can.
all
That's
of
true, they cannot mine
Minecraft.
that.
Not even Island
They
2
cannot mine
had
that.
netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
Is one of those people's names
Infernus
Vietnam?
didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they considered to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied. So
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was
Saying this in a Mario voice
forcing
is
the Mafia to
hilarious.
mine for them with nothing in return.
Right, so, come on.
So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
I think that's silly. I think they should have just given us.
Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout.
They're cool,
This
though.
mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm
There's
paid
a
off on this,
journalist?
so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business
Not
for
only
a
is there a
reason.
journalist, but there's corruption within the system.
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics.
That's
He was
awesome.
also known for making up fake stories, writing things like "the lava is rising" just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today,
That's
he
so
made a
funny.
legitimate
I'd be this guy.
discovery
I
that
would be this guy.
entire
Every guy I'm
island.
seeing, I'm like, no, I'd probably
Island
wanna-
1 had a
I don't
lot
like
of
political
known
text
dangers, from
against
the lava
my
layer to the
nation,
boiling water to the powdered snow.
ponder
But
revolution.
there was one last danger that nobody knew
Yeah,
about
there's so many things you could
until
do
now.
here. I just like, I'd love to be a persona of some kind, whichever one, whatever I'd end up being in the moment. I just gotta be a creature of some kind.
Yeah, demon down there.
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had
Way Ish
spent
has
the
his
day
case
building
is
their
very-
civilizations
everything's just
and
like a little
having
bit
a good time.
This most-
Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island
what's he
1,
gonna
not
say?
to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command. I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the
Aw,
chaos,
that's
Sap
cute.
still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds.
Saps' skin is killing me, bro.
But just as Day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
I really like Alkaline Skin. He's so cool. He's like a crystal guy.
Yeah.
He's like a geode, man.
GTA transition. I can't believe that shit.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was
Whoa,
walking
wait,
across
GTA 6,
Tricolor
is
with
it
her
happening?
second in command,
You can
Seraphim.
pre-order now for 100.
Oh, 100 for a single video game.
Absurd. That game better cure me of all ailments. Oh shit!
Wait, who did that?
Jofiel's second in command. He's second in command. You can't trust him.
Oh shit!
What? No way.
And I said who did it too in chat. That's what I think.
Yeah, while
Second
fighting
command
the
of
other.
Tricolor had just killed their own leader, and immediately all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
They're gonna know you did it.
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen.
Damn, they put like the ICJ in there.
Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at
Are they gonna
Saps'
build a
place,
statue in his
Fox told
honor?
Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
I'm looking at like a little
Who's that?
Pulls the music back, so you're really paying attention.
The Seraphim's out there. Swimming.
Jeez, Island 1 is getting.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face
It
tragedy.
feels like they lose 30 a day.
Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
The volcano.
Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had
volcano
accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano. And this news spread all across the island.
I gotta kill you now.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite. Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now, with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on
So maybe
hold.
they could.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was
crazy.
just a farmer,
Conflict over
you know, it
resources.
still made me so important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth.
What about the Barbie people?
How the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It's just ridiculous that all it's
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So, another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well...
This is getting ridiculous.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Wolfram's dead.
What?
We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Caste Coalition thrived.
It's so diplomatic. My leadership said netherite is useless.
That implies like
She replies so eloquently.
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbieland. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Caste Coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
What, Daddy? No!
The whole chat going, no, he's killing me.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
And Cass did not send a second in command.
As the leaders and representatives arrived,
Cass knows
there was
they
one
betrayed you.
person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Flux built the
first,
temple
let me
with
just explain.
sap.
I'm not
so
allowed
maybe
to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see
I bet he like
Island
put
1
shit
is gearing
under
up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
What do you mean?
He helped build the temple, so he I bet he has like a trap under it.
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
Leaders, welcome. Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofiel. And today, we will finish the job!
Oh. Jackie looked and did an over-the-shoulder shot in Minecraft.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means
I really respect the amount of digging through copyright-free music I have to do to find a soundtrack that's this good, because I've tried.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
It's not easy to find anything
I don't
decent.
know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders
Who's saying that? Alkali, my guy?
I have reasons to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
What just happened?
Holy!
My God! Why is there a trap? Is this all set up?
Oh my! I have chills. I have chills. He took all of them out. Wow. I was gonna call another similarity to the movies I may or may not have been watching when he said that that quote right then, but
That's Aura. That's
that's Aura. That is Aura.
Flux got it. Flux got it. Yeah, that's crazy. Damn. And everyone's looking at Sap's crazy because he survived and ran.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock.
That scene is so good.
On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island.
Alkaline.
The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Oh yeah.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
What were the Tricolor?
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
He's the only person Saps was speaking to was Flux.
If you had to betray one person to save 1,000,
in isolating himself to avoid conflict.
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall. Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
I think we glossed over the spaceship that the other islands used to be building.
I feel like it feels like at this point Flux won. Because
now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket to make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up,
you were like, rocket,
and
I was
up,
like, you'll never guess who made
and
it.
up, and was never seen again.
You'll never guess who made the fucking rocket.
Of fucking course.
Now, day
Oh no, is it
6
gonna fall
did
back
present
on?
some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For
Okay,
example, at
okay,
Nevermore. What is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! Don't jump! What about me? I can shoot. No!
No.
What? I didn't do anything! I blame Ish! Meanwhile, at Elysium...
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because
God,
his people
he's
kept
become
imposing
disillusioned.
that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally
Real
skeptical of
civilization
government
simulator.
officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald.
Yeah, it's like that thing I was telling you about how like if we randomly elected the leader, it would be somebody who doesn't want to do the job, but they do it right because they want to get it done and over with, and not for power.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a few.
The purest intentions come from
the Rat had opened up a new
responsibility
restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosaur.
Wait.
That is until...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The owner of the other restaurant.
What is he?
Oh.
Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur? Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete.
I feel like their conflicts are a lot more.
What do you plan on using this arena for?
A lot less like sinister than the other islands.
No?
We should maybe a little bit of blood.
Like they're pretty transparent with what they think to each other. Like there might be like more fragmented and have more like
reputation of
conflicts,
being
but
a
like
little
they're.
unstable. He said outlandish things. He can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin Ramsayer tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and
Because they do kind of have like cultures that they've developed. Like they are more
there has been a
reckless and
small
more
but
violent than the other
coordinated
islands.
secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay Pi and West Helm's head builder, Night Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane!
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second-in-command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I guess the
Second-in-command down. But Ramsay Pi was immediately chased down by West Helm's army.
You could have made something happen, man.
Oh. Oh! With Ramsay Pi dead, Night Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
See, I wouldn't be plotting.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed.
How the people rise up and not do anything yourself. Just plant the idea in their heads. I like that.
I'll stay in a cafe. Call me Moral Carbs.
Now, before the quarter drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Another thing that's interesting about this is like how they they just like create like the concept of loss to respect. Like there isn't any like codified law of like who owns what territory. But they still like respect property laws, which is like very interesting, like what they choose to import from modern civilization.
Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with the infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way!
Yes, hell yes.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day 1, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Oh, better boots, man. Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2 days.
I doubt it. I doubt
No,
it.
that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, WORSTAHJ made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus, and we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Seneca's leaving? Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Yeah, interesting to see kind of where her faith took her, but that was half faith, half desire, I think.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what the
really
Every leader in front of you just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It had nothing to me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
Yeah.
Rude. What am I supposed to do?
I didn't know you could just kill people in armor like
no
that.
choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial. Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call Me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead,
I think it's beautiful that 3 Below Zero is still
take care
alive.
of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
There we go.
Bro, I should've shut the fuck up. I should've shut the fuck
Yet
up.
another senseless assassination.
Whenever I fucking say anything.
It was a strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially
This is just like what happened in the fucking movie I made or may not have been watching. Like they were about to explore some interesting themes and then they fucking got shot.
Preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation. Make sure we have plan.
Sure. So this is honestly this is better.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
The land of peace is
Now,
paradise.
Flux about to blow up
Now,
the
the
bridge.
Cast Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before
Really?
the border
Do you
drops.
see
Although
the
Cass
parallels
herself
between the
was too
movies?
scared to attend the
Blowing up the
meeting.
bridge?
And I am, like, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life.
Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
It's a very vague connection.
Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saparata to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
Depending on what scene is next, you might stop.
But first...
More scenes. I think after this is the trial. I can say the trial for next time.
See, there's so much cooler. They have music over here.
Moving the warden up? No. No, they're not. They're bringing it to the surface.
I guess instantly connect. Yeah, instantly connect with in the face of your city. No, Sidefall!
Rising lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft.
Oh, and they named it Rising Lava so it can be like the volcano is rising.
Rising lava. So when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
Oh my, it moves so fast!
Unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations. Oh my god.
That's so... calling it Rising Lava is such a good...
Until eventually it got to West Helm.
Really good at
But the West Helm army was ready.
To keep it in the ground and really let the idea that the
ready
aim.
Yeah, like because that's the thing that they were doing with propaganda. Like the other island, like I mean that's what like Flux did. They were like completely convinced that they might invade them. Because of how like negative the propaganda was. So if that stayed underground a little more, that would have been really cool.
Come on! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, really big, huge props for them for finding like nice rotation music. Actually, wait, this is the music that these guys made this music. Damn, that's so nuts.
Welcome to West Helm.
So maybe all the music is original. Okay. Surely the guy who killed the warden is gonna be like a new figure in this verse. Cadastro.
Okay. I think. Wow, basically the halfway point. I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. Chat. Let me put the Nintendo music back on. Chat. That was the first initial half of 1,000 player Minecraft Civilization. Son,
indeed it was.
What do you think of the first half? Part 1 we can call it. What do you think of it?
I think, you know, for something that's completely like improvised, it's very like cool that they like have like a cohesive plot points and stuff. And I like it's really the people that like decide to do like the more extreme things, like really like embodied personas that really like they make the plot. Like if you didn't have Flux who was being like chose to be unreasonable, then it wouldn't be like an interesting story to watch. Like you have to have somebody who's like, you know, takes on that heat, I guess. It's really cool that like the different things that people decide to do, like Sidefall, was that their name?
Sidefall.
Like the rising, yeah, like the spreading the fake news and like making the rising lava warden. Like that's cool. Like I'm glad that they found such like interesting, unique ways to do things. And like I said, like the different elements they picked and chose to like do civilization with, like the property rights, mining authorization, like making like a world council for each island is it's cute. It's really like cute that they all like agreed to disagree and roleplay like that.
Yeah, I think what's really interesting is that how much like a story it is, despite it being not scripted at all, being like completely just like things happen and you're like, well, no, this still makes sense as like a beginning, middle, and plot, which I think is like a tell to one, like the players, and two, like the editing, like how good the editing is. So as someone who's never seen it, what do you think's gonna happen? The Sap, sort of our, I guess, kind of main character, unintentional as he did not want to be, but main character almost, right? Like protagonist in the bottom now.
I guess yeah, of this arc at least, because I guess you could argue in the first part it was more.
Yeah, I guess protagonist from
like,
I guess from the from the assassination up until whatever's gonna happen in that trial, as far as we know.
Yeah, I think I want to believe that like he'll make it out of it, you know. I want to believe that Sap will say something smart that'll like exonerate him from the guilt.
Do you think your
but
senses for what's gonna happen as a story differ from your senses of what's just gonna happen based on human being like reactions and shit?
Well, the thing is, it could behave like a story. It could behave like civilization, and those two things don't necessarily have to be different. I don't know. It's kind of unpredictable because it could be also an extremely silly thing that happens.
This is true.
Like somebody could die by accident. Like it could entirely happen that like Sap is like going to the trial and then like accidentally like blows up by a creeper, like all the way to the trial, and like there's a lot of random chance that could happen. Like I think it'll be cooler if there is like an actual like trial and like something happens before or after. I think Flux will definitely try to interfere, or like do like take the like. Because everybody's gonna gather together for the trial. I think Flux is gonna try to do another trap and get the rest of the leaders out during that trial, and then Sap will become even more guilty. Like I think that might be the kind of logical sequence of events that would happen if it was a full-on story. And I guess based on the others' behavior too. I don't know. Yeah. It could really be. It could be anything.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I think one comment I want to make. I think the Commonwealth. The group of 5 are the ones hosting the trial. It's interesting so far in the story. It seems like they're really gunning to be respected after like the loss of a leader and after a bunch of conflict, especially on Island 2, the Rich Island, where I think they're a lot less about unity at this point. Where all the ones who wanted to unite are kind of dead. So it's really interesting, and and chat, if y'all haven't seen this video, I would implore you, please watch it. It's definitely great. It's worth watching multiple times. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's by Ish, 1000 Play Marker Civilization, if you haven't seen it somehow. But if you want to see me watch it next week, I'll be here Friday, 5:30 p.m. I might have my offering again. I might be alone. Who knows? But we're going to finish this Minecraft Civilization video. Thank you so much for watching, whether you're watching live, watching after the fact, or whatnot. Means the world to me.
And to me too.
That's true. And to my offering. So show tons of support. Click that like button, comment down your thoughts, do whatever you want. But I think that's gonna be it for me and for my son here. Any last words before we wrap this up?
Before I ascend upon the altar. Yeah. I think it's. I think we should have more. I mean, the one thing that makes me like I like about the Minecraft civilization thing is like I like how much fun these people are having. I think we should have more fun.
That's beautiful. I also think we should have more fun. Well, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. I've been Chillixion, and I hope all of you have a damn good one. Peace.